when I was a kid, I really wanted a dirt bike. At the age of 7, that was a Z50R I was looking at. My uncle had a Can-Am 250 two-stroke, and I rode with him a few times on the St. Lawrence River shore. I had my little black and yellow push bike. So with him and my dad one day, we went to the track to see a motocross race, and I was hooked. But I never did get my dirt bike. But years later, I got my motorcycle license and was set for a KLR 650. But I got a good deal on a sports bike, so I spent a few years on the road. Sold the bike, had kids. 2 years ago, we were visiting Ile la Madeleine. I rented a small GS 450 from Suzuki. Not a lot of power, but still. I had the kids in the back, and they loved it. So did I. Wow, did I miss it? I mean, riding a bike, it was awesome. That's not what I wanted. The goal was to ride to the trails and have fun off-roads. I went to Salon de la Moto in Montreal, and I saw it. Well, almost. That was a KTM 350 XC. They didn't have the 500 on the floor, and that's what I bought, the 500. At first, it kind of scared me, especially in mud. It was so powerful, a lot of torque. I didn't expect a 500 to be that powerful. Yeah, might not have been the best condition to begin with. The mud was so thick and slippery, I couldn't even walk on it. I then found a dual sports forum and an adventure bike forum, Ride Aventure, and I decided to try one of their local spots, Scotch Road. When I got there, I met a guy on a KLR, but it was full snow, so we turned around. I was following him, and I braked too late, and my inexperience got me in trouble. Tried to use the packed snow as a berm, but the front tire dug in, and I got ejected. Bopped my shoulder out and in, but I managed to get home. A year later, almost, still hurts. You'd think that I got my lesson right. I wouldn't try to follow another rider that's more skilled than me. Not really. I know I'll do it again. It'll get me in trouble again. Went on a few dual sports and adventure bike rides. Some of them with members of Ride Aventure. On the forum you can find people to ride with. And I rode with DS Aventure Quebec. They have rides on Monday evenings. Most of them are fathers and have families, and it's kind of convenient to go there instead of weekend. But they all had bigger bikes, right? And they didn't suffer as much on tarmac. So I quickly discovered that it wasn't exactly what I was looking for and what my bike was made for. So I bought a trailer to get to the trailhead. And that's where I met Corey and John. I'm pretty sure they've been riding since before I was born. They have a lot of experience. They offered me to follow them, and they were really patient, waiting for me everywhere. I almost died that day. I was so tired. I kept stalling, the bike was overheating, I kept falling left and right. The only reason I'm still alive today is because they were marking a new trail, and they had to get off their bikes every 2 minutes or so. That was what I was looking for, enduro. Single track, hill climb, routes, ruts, mud. It was awesome. I rode with them a few times. I went to Enduro Quebec's Mickey Neck ride, and then the Calaboogie Boogie from BMA. And I really enjoy those rides because anyone can go. Don't matter if you're a beginner like me or an expert. All you have to do is skip the tough parts so you don't think you can make it, and you're good to go. I even tried the motocross track. I was the only guy there with joint signals. I would have signaled towards someone, but let's face it, the only people I could overtake were the 6-year-olds, and even there. I'm still a beginner, and I have a lot to learn. Yeah, I wish I had a lighter bike. I tried the KTMs and Beta this summer. It was great. I might even be a little faster, but it would make me a better rider. So for now, I'll just stick with the 500. Who knows, in a few years I might put Supermoto wheels on it and get myself a two-stroke. Till then, I'll keep riding this beast. I still love it.